Chito Jaime and Tosi Tansico are activated in today's ball game. That's why they are looking to exploit that big man matchup against them inside.
Yeah, and the big men match up, the inside presence half court.
Now let's turn you over to Sydney Crespo.
It's my third time covering a home game here in Zamboanga, and Coach Vic Icasiano's voice inside the dugout is much louder now. The sense of urgency can be heard from the very stoic tactician while emphasizing that they've been in many knockout games and they're actually good at it. Of course, he means the
MPBL. You mentioned that Game 3 win over Bacolod in this very venue. The same thing happened against Batangas in the South Finals.
Yeah, but Nick's the problem with the performance of Zamboanga today is they were down 7-0.
As the best big man of Zamboanga. Turnover. Here's JC Marcelino. Still looking ahead. Inside. Dumapig, who loves to seal. Turnaround. Two-pointer for Chris Dumapig.
If there's one guy who can match up against the bigs of the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguard, it's definitely Chris Dumapig. Had an amazing performance, very solid inside, 8 points in Game 2, but was unable to score in the final frame.
Good pass right there by Hesed Gabo onto Michael Mabula.
We didn't see a lot of that from Hesed.
Attempts from the line for JC.
Oh yeah, most definitely, but because he was unable to get more attempts from the free throw line, it was because he was shut down. The lanes were so tight, hindi sila makatira sa labas, kaya sobrang sikip sa loob.
That's a great cut by Byron Villarias, who's now off to 7 points in this ball.
Shooting has been on point, especially when they need a run.
Dumapig, kick out. Tabi, 7 on the shot clock. Cyrus Tabi backs it in for 2.
Ito yung magic hugot ni Coach Vic Icasiano. Ito si Cyrus Tabi. Not really a lot of playing time during the regular season, but here in the playoffs, whenever he was activated sa kanilang roster, he has been able to churn in good performances as Michael Wico gets something going.
Out of 8 from 3-point land in Game 1. Chito Jaime will miss. Battle for the board. Shakta Ganas coming into the picture and getting that basketball. Macaloni with a good beat to Renz Palma.
What a very unselfish play right there by Will Macaloni. He could have taken it.
In the first quarter. This could be a big-time basket for them if they do convert. Jeff Comia. Lumalabas, J. Moigilos. 10 seconds remaining. Irvin Palencia onto JV. Mid-range. That's good. We are tied. 5 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Philip Manalang. Dashes for Chito Jaime. Rebounded by Will Macaloni. Rebounding was also one of the things that you talked about in the pregame. Whoever dominates will have a big advantage to try to win this game. Palencia onto the trailer. Chito Jaime will score.
And when you rebound, you have the opportunity.
That bothered the shot of Dumapig. No counter steal. Palma with a recovery. Sidestep. Pass. One more. Balocanag for 2.
Beautiful basketball right there para sa Nueva Ecija. Very unselfish. You saw how they got it to the best possible look right there. Bobby Balocanag finishing that 2 points.
Palencia looking to answer back. No good. Balocanag dominating here on the boards. Biton stepping at the line. He makes the deuce.
You can't let Nueva Ecija run the break in transition just like...
Gets it.
I haven't seen a lot of mid-range attempts by Shakta Ganas this whole season. I've seen him shoot it from the outside, but not from the mid-range.
Baseline pa.
Oh,
Usually top of the key yan. Marcelino dancing, stepping back. Missing from 3. And Nueva Ecija gets it. Foot race, Bobby B. Able to score.
a few years ago, that would have been a slam.
Tabi gets it back. It's 3-on-3. JB, mid-range. Oh, that's off. One more try. The recovery is there for JV Marcelino. Bobby Balocanag went down. There you go. Perfect timing for Cel Guevara. Thank you for that report. We did mention Pambe Raimundo getting a lot of minutes. But how about that alley-oop? JV Marcelino finding the MVP, JC Marcelino.
Coming from the outside, JC Marcelino cutting inside, getting the pass from his twin brother, run that play perfectly.
And that will get the crowd going. Mabulak looking to answer back. He does.
Mabulak finally getting something offensively. He has been frustrated by the defense of the Zamboanga Family's brand sardines, particularly Chris Dumapig. But there you go, JV Marcelina also getting something inside.
Was a turnover. Gabo tracks it down. Bounce pass. Collado loses it. One more battle for the ball. It ends up with Hesed. Great speed by Hesed Gabo. Pass inside. What a feed to Jay Collado. A lot of chemistry between those two players.
A couple.
Dumapig. Your thoughts about that?
Oh, that's a very, very big point that he just made, because that is beside the fact that he is playing with championship experienced players in Jason Grimaldo, Andy Santos, and
Jemo
Eguilos, that's right.
And by the way, itong si Chris Dumapig is also going up against his former teammates in Basilan, including Jay Collado. Here's JC, back to JV for two.
Always very exciting, always very lovely. Capitalize on those opportunities because he knows he loves to attack the rim, and definitely the defense, more often than not, will have no recourse but to foul him to prevent the easy baskets.
Turnover story, 10-5 in favor of Zamboanga. Tosi Tancinco with a second three-pointer in the ball game.
6 puntos na. Those numbers really already satisfactory para dito kay Coach Jerson Cabiltes. But if you ask me, with the situation right now for Nueva Ecija, a spark from Mabulak would be very much welcome para sa kanila.
Macaloni scoring inside against that defense of Jemo Eguilos. That stops the bleeding for the Rice Vanguards. The lead was already up to 9. Now it's 35-28. Palencia. Tosi. Wide open again. Tancinco already has 2 3-pointers to his name. There's 8 on the shot clock. Pass inside. Tancinco will fire. Bombs away. 5 seconds remaining, folks, before halftime. Sardines that recognized the non-homegrown players of their team to be called the Zamboangueños from now on. They are technically still non-homegrowns here in the MPBL, but in terms of being welcomed in the city of Zamboanga, the arms are just stretched onto them by this city. Chris Dumapig scoring inside to start off the third quarter in Game 3.
He has been doing a yeoman's job inside the paint para sa Zamboanga all season long, and very deserving of the minutes being given to him by Coach Vicky Casiano.
Chris Dumapig able to stop Will Macaloni, but Michael Mabulak is there. The 2 big men are being joined by Hesed Gabo, Jonathan Oilon, and Michael Wico. An unfortunate series for him, but he did have that nice block, as you mentioned. So balik tayo dito, baseline inbound for Zamboanga. They still have the lead in block story, 3-2. Tosi Tancinco, 3-pointer number 4.
Credit, you gotta give credit where credit is due, and when hard work is put in, more often than not, you get the results.
Wico recovers with that basketball. It's all worth it for him as he scores inside.
Umubulang ng bahagyang oras itong si Michael Wico, and was inserted right back in ni Coach Jerson Cabiltes, because we know that Michael Wico is a big leader for them in terms of intensity on the floor.
JC calling for horns. He goes left against Chris Biton. Lefty versus lefty. 8 on the shot clock. Ball tapped away, recovered by Tancinco. He will fire this one up. 3-pointer number 5.
All 3-pointers in this game para sa Zamboanga belonging to that man alone, and Michael Mabulak has done a very lazy job defensively in trying to guard Tosi Tancinco.
The other end, JB Marcelina all the way for 2.
The problem.
Chris Biton working with Macaloni, Mabulak, Villarias, and Uiloan. Biton will fire. Too strong. Mabulak on the putback.
Biton has been firing blanks in this game after having relative
The left.
Tancinco seemed to have cooled off after hitting straight 3-pointers to begin this third quarter. That's much an eat basket para sa Nueva Ecija.
Look to be signature Bobby Baloca. Steal. That's forced by Byron Villarias. Bababa ni Will Macaloni ang bola. This time he goes right, and he gets the layup to go.
He doesn't really
Crowd for the Nueva Ecijanos. Something that they would want to have at the sidelines if they do pull off a Game 3 victory. Turnover, Shaq Taganas recovers it. The lead is down to 7. Villarias with the leader. Layup is good.
You see how very confident he just went.
JC with the board. Can Zamboanga convert here? They have been quiet the past couple of minutes. Valencia using the pick. Irvin, not much movement here. Baseline drive. Cyrus Tabi will try. No good. Rebound Aguilos. Pass inside. Good feed to Chito Jaime.
Now that's going to be the problem for Nueva Ecija. Sure, they stop the initial attack with that zone defense, but they have to be able to secure those rebounds, and it's very hard to secure rebounds when you go up against good rebounding bigs just like Aguilos and Chito Jaime.
Collado returning to the three-point area, missing. Now JC gets it. Forward pass. Foot race. Tabi. JC Marcelino back to Cyrus Tabi. JC is down. Got hit hard.
Nueva Ecija, they have come back from leads as much as that.
Gabo losing Aguilos. Kick out. Wico with a fake. Collado's turn to drive. One-hander is good. Lead cut. Baseline inbound tayo. Mabula trying to force his way through. He gets it back. Looking like a pass to himself, and he scores. The lead is down to 3, folks. And it is retrieved by Chris Dumapig.
Impressive defense by Dumapig on Mabula. Usually, that's an automatic 2 points para kay Mike.
55-50, JC Marcelino. Recently crowned as the MVP of the MPBL. Dumapig, inside, basket and one. Big one.
Well, he usually doesn't miss twice, especially on the same possession.
Ever since making the first basket of this game, the three-point shooting hasn't been on point for Byron Villarias. 60-54. 6.5 minutes in game number 3. Valencia. Pass at the last second. Dumapig. Oh, good block by Uilon. 3 on the shot clock. No foul. Byron gets it. Forward pass. 3-on-1. Biton. The seal by Mabulak that ends up with an easy layup for Chris Biton. The other end we go. Marcelino to JV. One-hander. No good. Ball tapped. Nueva Ecija now with momentum. Down by 4. Pass inside. Beautiful feed. And that's 2 easy points for Michael Mabulak. The lead is down to 2. Villarias putting that pressure in. JC will bring it down. Double team. Aguilos helping him out. JV's wide open. Cameraman goes down at the sideline. Marcelino. No good. Aguilos is there. Wala pa rin. JV on the 3rd try. He extends the lead to 6. Here's Hesed Gabo, who has been Mr. 4th quarter. And as I say that, it is a turnover. JC, foot race, layup for the MVP.
That is
Rebound, Bautista.
a lot of contact right there, but no foul called. Mabulak acknowledging that that was a basket he should have made.
And remember, he does love the physicality. He will acknowledge the defense of Jamo Aguilos as well. 8 on the shot clock. The cross, Dumapig, mid-range. That's good!
Hasn't really attempted much.
From an 11-point cushion. Baseline inbound. Nueva Ecija. They have been missing a lot of shots here tonight. Bounce pass, Mabulak. That's a foul on Chris Dumapig. They only lost by 1. Bautista will slow it down. Has to be careful here. Jab still has it. Kick out, Aguilos. Wisely will give it to his MVP, JC Marcelino. Zamboangueños now celebrating. 9-point lead, 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining. Bautista for the dagger. That's good. (75-63). Palma with the layup. Tough pass right there. JC will have to cross it. Tancinco. They go to Palencia. 18 seconds remaining here. No more shot clock. Tosi. Mukhang hindi na pa-foul ang Nueva Ecija. They're just pressuring to try to get the steal. That's it, folks. The series is extended. The Zamboanga Family's Brand Sardines successfully defend their home court for game number 3. And we will be back here in the Mayor Vitaliano Diagan Coliseum this coming Monday.